Hello, it's James from JRTBs. It's about 7 o'clock at night. I'm back in the apiary and I'm going to treat all the colonies with oxalic acid tonight. And I figured I'd take you along just to show you how I do it. First I wanted to show you my setup. I got my truck here. I've got this inverter. I believe I picked this one up at Tractor Supply, which allows me to plug, regular 110 volt extension cord in it. That works really well. Follow the cord down. I always start all the way down the end, work my way back. But the bees are still flying a little bit. That's all right. By the time I'm done, it'll be almost dark. So I got the cord all the way down, and I use this oxalic acid vaporizer by Bees, and you can see it's heating up there. It's almost to 400. I just turned it on. But yeah, that seems to work really well. And then I've got the holes drilled with the golf tees in all of my slatted racks. This one's the 5/5 nuke, and I just drilled a hole, a little offset in the bottom board. But what I'll do is go up through the line, and here's all the cups that come with the Bees vaporizer, and I just fill them all the way up, give them as much of a dose as I can. And then I wear these heavy rubber gloves here just to protect my hands. Sometimes the caps will blow off, and when you got to pull the cap off, they're hot, so this just helps me a little bit. And then obviously the mask, but yeah, that's what I do. And then also I have a drill, because in between every hive or colony I'll drill out, and I'll show you. But I keep the tip really clean, because it tends to oxidize a lot, and it'll get solid like a rock in there if you don't keep it open. So I just keep it clean in between, and it seems to work just fine. So I'm gonna I'll do a couple for you here. Set the tripod up. But I'll do this every week all through August. I did a bunch of mite washes, and I did get a bunch of zeros, and I also have a little bit in there blowing. The one colony number 3, I found 3 mites just the other day. And I just wear, the bees really don't bother you with this. But once I put this on, probably not going to be able to hear me very good, but just in case there's one mean bee, I don't want to get tagged in the face. Now the vaporizer is plenty hot. Hopefully from here you'll be able to see everything. So you gotta turn it over. And also this is hot too. It's not too hot here, but the gloves help. So you gotta push down really good on there. And then you got it in there like that. Turn it over. Tap it, and you can see the number drop down below 300, and then what I got to do is I wait until it gets up to 400 again, and that Takes about a minute and it burns it all off. And I'll show you the front. We'll see if it comes out. I don't close the entrance. I mean, some of it will escape through the front, but I think it's minimal. I mean, compared to how much comes out of that machine, it gets in there. And I mean, it's been working good for me. My mite numbers are very low. You can see it starting to come out now. Bees get a little mad, but starting to come out. Here comes some white bees, they come out. But I've never had a problem with losing a queen or losing a colony. It doesn't seem to bother them at all. But I think it really bothers the mites. Let's see what the temperature is. So it's done. It's up to 418. So we'll do one more to show you. Pull it up. Put the golf tee back in. And then I just kind of work this off. That's why you gotta have a mask, because it just comes back at you. We'll pull this one out. And then you see the tip gets kind of white, corroded. That's all. Here's the next one. It's as easy as that. Once a week. It takes me, I got 16 colonies here. It takes me about a half hour, start to finish. And it took me a few minutes to set all this up. And once I get 6 cups here, I have 10 total. Once I get 6, I'll start, filling them up as I go, so I have them once they cool off a little. And then I'll just move right through and do them all. Once a week through August. Seems to work really well. And then I treat with something different in September once I pull off all the honey supers and start feeding, and I'll treat them with something else. I'll make some videos on that. Let's go check out the front. Yeah, you can see it coming out. And those bees, some of them come out of there white. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys how I do it. And that's it. I don't want to bore you with the rest of the colonies. Alright, well, good luck with your bees, and maybe you give it a try. Oxalic acid. I used to have one of those pans when I first started with 2 colonies, and I used it, but that thing is, it takes forever, and you got to stick it into the front of the colonies. I mean, I can work back here. I don't really need a veil, but I don't feel like getting stung in the face. Yeah, the vaporizer works really good. Alrighty. Good luck with your bees.